All right, Shalom. And first, foremost, give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Double honor to the apostle and those great millstone. Peace and blessing to Yah, Christian's truth throughout the four winds. All right, just gonna get into a little lesson today, man, on how Yahweh Bashim Yahushai deals rather in the things that seem impossible, so to speak, things of that's weak, that people would call weak, Okay, so it's like he always chooses things that, like us, for example, the state that we're in as a people, it don't look like because we don't have no power. Okay, so the whole world can't take us serious. And the reason they can't take us serious is because we have no military, we have no might, we don't have our own stores, we have no economic system around us, okay, period. Okay, so I'm going to start in 1 Corinthians, I'm going to start at 21. It says, "For after that, in the wisdom of the Most High, the wisdom of the world by wisdom knew not the Most High. It pleased the Most High by the foolishness of the preaching to save them that believe." Because the wisdom of this world, and they would take like your Bible scholars, people who seem to know something because they're held to a higher stature, being that they've bowed down to Esau's system. You got your church pastors, you got people who call themselves scientists, but through all that, people searching to find something, and they would never expect to find it coming from Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. We're talking about salvation here, okay? We're not talking about just anything. We're talking about eternally being rulers, okay? We're talking about things that has spiritual meanings, okay? The mysteries of the scriptures, the breakdowns, okay? No one would expect us to have those answers, all right? But that's what he said. It pleased the Most High by the foolishness of preaching to save them that believe. Because what we're saying is contrary to what the whole world believes. And the thing is, we're a very small number. And not only are we small in number, but we have no value to this world, okay? We have no value. Thing is, we know it. 2/3 don't, okay? But we have no value. So our words to this place would mean absolutely nothing, all right? I'm going to jump to, let me see. I'm going to jump to 26. It says, "For ye see your calling." Okay, so we see that we was called to do this. "Brethren, how that not many wise men after the flesh, not many mighty, not many noble are called." Okay, so we see it says not many mighty or not many noble, because you have some brothers in this truth, man, like you can really tell by the way they speak, like that brother is really intelligent, even if it's with Esau's educational system. Brothers speak well. Some brothers you just know, like that brother was raised and he got it like together, So let me see. So they were called. It says, "But the Most High hath chosen the foolish things." Okay? He chose the things that looked foolish to everyone else. Things that would get you laughed at. Okay? By saying that we are the only people on the planet that's going to go to heaven. that there's no such thing as hell, that we're in hell, you know, not believing in the virgin birth, you know, but we know these things to be true. Okay, so it's foolishness to everyone else, because that's the blessing and the upside of it. It looks foolish, but it's what's true, you know. And he chose weak men who look weak to the whole world to do these things. No one respects us. You know what I'm saying? You can see it on the highways and hedges when people walk by. When you talk, like, no one really is listening. They'll look at something you say and like kind of like, yeah, whatever. You know what I'm saying? We just looked at as niggas with Bibles in our hands. All right. It says, but the Most High had chosen. The Most High had chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise. So, even though we look crazy to everyone, when the scriptures come out, all it does is overshadow all the lies that's been told throughout all this time. Okay? It's basically breaking strongholds, bringing down strongholds. Okay? All the lies that were told, he used his men that don't look like they have no might in them to break everything down through his spirit. Okay? It says, and the Most High had chosen the weak things of the world to confound the things which are mighty. You know, and that's spiritual. He didn't choose us to fight Esau. He chose us to be spiritual vessels and prophesy the downfall of this kingdom, this society. Okay? And he chose the men that had basically no, how can I word it? They had no might. Let me just go with that. We have no might here. Okay? But that's what makes everything look wonderful, because the punch that knocks you out is the one you don't see coming. The one you don't see coming is the one that always catches you. Okay? And so Esau, they don't, I mean, like 2/3 and the rest of the flunkies, they don't see this coming to them, you know, because they don't know what we're saying is actually the truth. All right? So it says, and base things of the world and the things which are despised, that's people. Things that are despised, the things we say are totally despised, bro. We the chosen. If you're not a Negro, Latino, or Native American, you're gonna be slaves in heaven. Okay, people despise that because it goes against the grain. Okay, against the status quo. Okay, it says, hath the Most High chosen, yea, and things which are not, to bring to naught the things that are. Oh man, I don't mess my little screen off. But that's what he done. He chose things for naught. You know what I'm saying? To bring down the things. Let me read that again. It says, he hath chosen, yea, things which are not, to bring not things that are. Okay? Who they call Jesus Christ, that's not his name. That's something that was brought to naught. His skin color, that was brought to naught. Okay? So all these things are being hushed by the men of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Okay, they're being brought down on a high level. You know? Because now you got you see Edomites, and some of them are making videos on, like, man, I'm ashamed of my race. We the Edomites, you know. Where did they learn that from? The truth is being pushed. Okay? I hope this is edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Double honors to the Apostle Nel's great millstone. Peace and blessing to y'all. Keep pushing this truth throughout the four winds. Shalom.